Hey Joe,
Hey, how's it going?
hey, how are you?
Doing very well, thank you. I am like super duper booked up today because I scheduled this and a live stream, and then
Ooh.
I didn't realize that I was giving a talk. For some reason this wasn't showing up on my main calendar view, but I'm giving a
Mm.
talk at 1 today to a group of authors, which is
Mm.
like perfect for my niche, for
Mm.
my new focus on my
Mm.
niche.
Yeah, that's cool. How
Um,
did you find them?
what's that?
How did you find them, or like where did they come to be?
I met this woman at Craft and Commerce who works with authors, but she runs this membership to help aspiring authors build their audience.
Mm.
Because, like, one of the things that you need for a book deal is
Yeah.
an audience. And so she wants me to, um, yeah, give a talk to her cohort. This was actually super interesting because I met her randomly at one of the talk. They did like an icebreaker
Hmm.
where you just played like rock paper, like the whole room played rock paper scissors,
Okay.
and like she beat me, and then like I
That's
saw
awesome.
her later and I was like, hey, good game or whatever, and then we started talking.
Hmm.
And she's out in Seattle, and I mentioned that I was in like a suburb west of Philadelphia,
Hmm.
and she said, oh, I have an employee there in Downingtown, and I was like, I live in Downingtown.
Weird. So
And
weird.
she was like, oh, her name is whatever, Blair something. And she's like, where do you live? And I'm like, in the borough on Highland Avenue. And her employee lives 2 blocks up from me.
Weird. Ooh,
Yeah.
weird.
So like I'm like, hey, you work for Meg Stevenson. She's like, yes. I was like, I'm that person she met at Craft and Commerce who lives on your street.
Wow.
I was
That's
like
awesome.
absolutely shook. I couldn't
Yeah,
believe it. So
that sounds kind
small
of weird.
world.
But yeah, that's good. Yeah, that sounds like a great. What are you going to tell them to do? I mean,
I
start a
have,
podcast.
you know what? I'll just this is all stuff that's like in the playbook. So what I'll do is I'll
Are you
share.
going to tell them to start a podcast, or are you going to like?
So yeah, so I asked Meg about this, and she basically said like cover a little bit of everything.
Wow.
So I'm gonna like cover mini podcasts, creating content,
Hmm.
growing your podcast through podcast swaps, having a good call to action, and then I'll like quickly cover how to make money.
Hmm.
Um, and then like the pitch, which I asked, I'm like, can I? She's like, yeah, definitely do that. So
Cool. Nice.
yeah. So
Awesome.
I'm working on a new landing page too, just for authors. Like this is
Hmm.
like a forcing function because I wanted to do this anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I've spent like too much time on these slides because I don't like if you watch like the podcast swap webinar, I like don't really like the design of those slides.
Hmm.
And Canva has like a bunch of templates. So I've just been like taking from
Yes. Yes.
and then like changing the colors.
It's a rabbit hole though, but they look nice. Yeah.
Thanks. I'm like
They
pretty pleased with the
yeah.
way they're turning out.
Hmm.
You could probably tell like which ones like this one is from one template and this is just like a plain slide, but
Yeah. No, it's
I
good.
like
It's a step up from like Google Slides too, or like, just kind of like they're nicer.
yeah, I was doing like Keynote and so that was really nice, but like this is nicer. And then I really like this one. This is like ooh.
Yeah.
Like
Nice. I like
very
it.
animated.
Yeah. I like it.
Um yeah, so anyway,
Cool.
now that
Awesome.
we're in here, so I thought today because I feel like we spent a lot of time on Tink Media last week, and I think they actually probably I think they wanted to update the database for the 1 year. Oh, I'm in Chrome right now. Dot co slash swap. No. Oh, good. So they might have like updated this just recently because I think they wanted to do it for um the 1 year anniversary. But
Okay.
anyway, spent a lot of time here. So I figured today we can I'll go through the process of um like identifying podcasts in other directories like Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I'll do that for a little bit.
Okay.
And then I thought we would do a co-working session, right? So like that's the accountability part. So
Yeah.
you find some, I'll start pitching. And then if you have any questions along the way, feel free to ask, or if you want like a template for the text. I don't know if that is in the play, that should be in the playbook. I guess I
Where would
could.
it be at though? Because I've only seen the videos. I don't know that I've
Okay.
seen other. I haven't looked too deep in it yet, but
Yeah. Let's figure that out right now. I'm also starting the arduous task of moving back to Chrome from I've been using Safari
why
for
are you doing that?
multiple years now,
Yeah.
because all the tools I use in Safari are like very resource intensive, and Safari doesn't crash, but the tabs do.
Okay.
So like Canva, for example, or like any page builder
Mm-hmm.
or the block editor.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that's like JavaScript intensive, I feel like Chrome handles better.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I'm doing a full switch, but I definitely want more parity between the two.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whereas like all of my passwords are in Keychain right now.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yes.
moved them over. Exporting was really easy.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm like cleaning up one password because I have like 2,000
Mm-hmm.
passwords. Um, all right. So it would be, maybe this will be like the first thing I do. When we get to the co-working part. It would be under resources. I have a feeling it's not
Yeah.
going to be here. Yeah, it totally isn't. So, I guess it could be the other place I should have linked it was here. So I didn't do that. So,
Yeah, I did see that and I didn't see anything linked. So, okay.
okay. So I will, like gather those resources. Oh my gosh. Don't do that.
So are they,
Um,
remind me, are they the resources that, because I do, wait, well, never mind. Oh, wait, here it
it,
is.
it would be like the four links from the slides and then the outreach template that I use.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
That's
I
like
do.
the more
Okay.
important one, I think.
Okay.
And I think
Yeah.
maybe I have that as like a text expander snippet. Swap podcast pitch. Yeah. Okay, so you know what? I'm just gonna do this right here, right now. Docs.new.
Sweet.
So I will bold the things that you want to change.
Okay.
My name is my name. This sounds condescending, but
Mhm.
I mean, I just got like a cold outreach from somebody that was like, "Hey, Mikhail," and I'm like, I always say I think you have the wrong person, but I know you don't, and you just copy and pasted
Mhm.
my show. And I was wondering if you ever leave a comment. Hold this. Offers mission value prop is what I would recommend here, and of course, like feel free to
Yeah. Mhm.
reword this as you'd like. But I found like this to be the most effective.
Mhm. Also, like,
Um,
just a good, yeah, because like I don't know what to say at all.
yeah, yeah. Audience, and for anybody watching the replay later, this should be linked along with this video. But if but I'll also put it in the resources section.
Okay.
So I'm gonna italicize this part.
Yeah.
If you want to pitch yourself as a guest. Oh, actually,
What does your guest one say? Like their guest page? I could just go and look at it too. Is that like a media page?
yeah, it's very so I do have like a
Ah,
press page,
okay.
but I
So
also
it's
have this, right? So like
yes.
it goes to a form where you can book me, but um we'll talk about why, what does that have to do with podcasting? One of the only tweets I still like send people to. Um and then like things I talk about, I should probably update this. And then podcasts I've been on, people who trust me, bio, and then I have like the personal interests here, just in case
Mhm.
people want to get more personal. photos, and then why I am a good podcast guest. And again, I need to update this because that name has changed. This show is gone. Um, well, it's not happening anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so this is the kind of stuff that I include, and then what you want me to discuss. And here I have like some pretty set topics, which is helpful because usually people are like, what do you want to talk about? And I'm like, I want to
Do you
talk
have
about
everything? Do you have
oh
like an other in there too if they want to talk about something
I
else?
do. Yeah,
Okay.
so I have something else
Mhm.
and then what topic.
Neat.
But like at least these are like
Hmm.
hopefully that prevents them from being like, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, any of those topics
Right. That I already told you.
as they best relate to your
Yeah.
audience. I don't know your audience.
Yeah.
Cause that drives me crazy. When people are like, I went on a show, I forgot I did this, but like the show was like their niche was perfect for what I wanted.
Hmm.
And so they were like, what do you want to talk about? Now think of 5 questions. And I'm like, so I'm just doing the interview for you, but that's fine because I'm using you for your audience.
Yeah.
Um and so I forgot I did it. And as they were asking me these questions, I'm like, wow, these are such
These are
great
great questions.
questions.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ah.
And then later I was like, oh, I'm like praising her for her questions and I wrote them.
Yeah.
That's why they're so good.
That's awesome. Are you going to Cabo Press?
Yes. Are you?
No, I'm not. No. When is it? I've just heard, I saw some tweets and stuff, so I figured it might be coming up, but I don't
It
actually know what
is.
time of year it is.
It's in October, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, Chris usually does the initial billing now.
Mhm. I did
Um,
meet him at the recurring revenue retreat, so I had not met
oh,
him before.
nice.
Yeah.
Are you going to CEX?
I am not. I just found out about it. But I may go back to the recurring
Oh,
revenue retreat. I did get that like early bird ticket or whatever, so I don't know,
nice.
but maybe.
I was oh gosh, at the risk of this being on the recording and then somebody from R3 joining, I was a little underwhelmed by it. Um, I don't want to incriminate you, so I'm not going to ask you what you thought on record. But
Yeah.
um, I mean, part of it was because like I barely attended, right? Because my trip got cut short, and then I brought my I wouldn't bring my family. I wouldn't make it a family trip next time.
It was, I think there were a couple people who did that. Yeah. And it seemed like it was difficult for them.
Yeah,
Unless they were all together and then like the family went home, or something like that. But yeah, there were some people who were kind of like divided.
yeah, and so you know, that was tough, and I thought we built in enough margin, right? Because like a couple days before, and then a couple days after, and then we lost all that margin because of the hurricane and sickness.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but then like I kind of heard that like some of the talks were just okay. The day I went, all of my friends spoke, so I was like, they were fine. Um,
It was a
um,
lot focused on building a team. Like it said
yeah,
digital products in there, but there was not much about that, and that's obviously what I'm interested in. And not the team building. So I
yeah,
mean,
that was
obviously
kind
things
of
I saw from it, but
like Brad's talk was really good, but
mhm.
it wasn't um relevant to me
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
I also didn't like that. Like they asked me to be on a panel, and they didn't treat the panel people as speakers. Well, they
Mm,
didn't treat me as a speaker. Everybody else on the panel was either a sponsor or a speaker already. And
yeah.
so someone was like, how come you weren't at the speaker dinner? And I was like, I didn't get invited.
No
And
one
they're like, didn't your
invited. Yeah.
ticket get comped? And I'm like, no,
Yeah.
no. And I didn't know what we were talking about. Like they were like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, let's talk about building community during the panel. And I'm like, I don't, that's not
Yeah.
me. I was like,
Yeah.
I pitched on podcasting. And they were like, you don't think your podcast is a community? And I'm like, it's decidedly not a
Yeah.
community.
Great.
It's mostly a one-way street. Okay. So I dropped this
Awesome. Got it.
into I can also, I guess I could, do you use text expander?
I use Alfred.
Ah, nice.
But it's the same kind of thing. So like
Yeah, same thing. I was
I
just
can
gonna like
customize it and then yeah.
I think I can share like this snippet
Mhm.
if you were using it. So I'll you know what, for you and anybody watching, I will add this snippet to the automations database that you have access to in the resource section. Okay, cool. So let's get swapping, like get popping from the early 90s, mid 90s. I'm not from the early 90s. Um I need to do a new share, I think, so I can share my whole computer so that you can see Apple Podcasts. So okay, so actually this is great, right? I think we looked at this last week, and there was just like Ask Pat 2.0 and a bunch of other kind of big name podcasts. But this week something new is here. Grow the
Ooh.
show.
Ooh.
And so here's what I'm gonna do. The guy's name is Kevin Kemidlin, I guess. 104 episodes currently active. No links, it looks like, so I can't um like go to his podcast. What I'll do though is I also can't copy his name, so I'm going to show you. I have a shortcut that let's see if this works. Um, I have a shortcut that takes a screenshot
Ooh.
and then copies the text it finds. And so if I open up a note here, yeah, boom.
Wow. What is that with?
That it's just Apple shortcuts.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you have a Mac?
I do.
All right, I can share that. I'll share that with you right now. It's from Max Sparky, which is like a great membership. Um Max Sparky text capture tool. Share, copy iCloud link. So this might require, like, it'll let you know, I guess, if it requires a couple of tools. But yeah, so I think it uses whatever this is. Oh, nope. It looks like it doesn't really
Mm.
use any special tools. So yeah,
All
pretty neat. It takes a screenshot and grabs the text,
right, let me
which
try.
is super cool. So now I'll take this person's name, Kevin,
So
and
wonder though, like I'm using Clean Shot. So my screenshot
oh, that's
is
okay. Me too. It'll still use like the native Mac one, but then it uses like Apple's like screen reading
what is
API.
what is the what's the because I typically do Command Shift 4 for the screenshot.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
same?
so I'm using, you're using Alfred, right? So I think you could type like SC and then the name of a shortcut. I'm using Raycast, so I'm just executing it that way from the
Okay.
launcher.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, okay.
Yeah, oh yeah. So I don't have it. I could associate this with a different like a different keyboard shortcut, or I had it on my Stream Deck for a while, but I wasn't using it super often, so I figure I'll just execute it from Raycast.
Okay. All right. I'll investigate that.
It
Thanks.
doesn't work as well on the iPhone. Like if the share sheet is up,
Mhm.
it takes a screenshot of the share sheet, and I'm like, the delay needs to be like a little bit longer, but that's okay. I use it mostly here.
Cool.
All right, so now I will search for this person helping entrepreneurs. Uh, Whoa, he's in Philly. Get out of here. Awesome. So I'll follow him,
hmm
and then let's see if his contact info. Grow the shows right here. So this is like a little bit of like a rabbit hole. Not really. Like I'm trying to find an email address
Yeah.
is ideally what I want.
I feel a little bit funny. Like, so one of the things that came up on mine is it says something, it says digital products, create it, market, and sell it with Molly something. But I feel really like, uh, I don't know. Like, I feel weird about it.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is, so what I do for information gathering at first is just make a list, like a cast a wide net, and then kind of dig a little bit deeper. So like when it comes for me to reach out, that's when I'll be like, am I getting the feeling? Like, am I getting the right feeling here? And if I'm not, then I'll like delay, or maybe I'll just reach out anyway.
How do I like, yeah, so I think it's more of like a mindset thing. Like, how do you not look at like that show and be like, that person is more amazing than I am? Like maybe that just doesn't
Oh,
apply to you.
yeah, I don't worry about that at all.
Yeah, you're like that. Forget it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like shoot your shot, right? And if they're,
Yeah.
because I've had people who are like, "Hey, Joe, can I do a newsletter swap with you?" I have like I have 5 subscribers. And I'm like, "Hey, let's wait a little bit longer. You don't need like 100, but I want to. If I'm going to recommend a newsletter to my newsletter, I want to make sure that it has like staying power."
Yeah, for sure.
So like
Yeah.
once you build up to the right audience size, which doesn't have to be like mine's like 1,000, right? Doesn't have to be close to mine. I just want to make sure that you're like committed to this.
Well, yeah, like you're in it. Yeah. And I didn't think of that because actually this one says updated August of 2022. So it's not,
Right.
it's not even really around anymore. So yeah, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. So that's the big thing. Is because I've made that mistake too. Now am I, oh, I guess in notes, found. So what I probably would want to add here is a found via.
Okay.
And then this will be a drop down, just so, right? Because like I want to
Later. Yeah.
Later
Like where did it
reference
come
that.
from? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. What about like a source date or something like that? Like
Oh yeah, usually I do have last modified. That's weird that I didn't include that here. Apple Podcasts.
And
Well,
what
I
would
didn't
be
include it here
modified?
because I just copied it wholesale from Tink Media. Spotify, Podchaser. I'm just gonna list a few for right now. Good Pods, Listen, Notes, Discord. Good enough. Okay, and then the first bunch are from Tink Media, except this one's not. This one was from something else. Podchaser. Doesn't matter. I already did a swap with her, so I'm not going to mention that at all. And then last modified. And I think there's actually like a modified date. Yep.
So that's when the row was modified though, like not necessarily, does that populate automatically?
Yeah, this will populate automatically. And you can see it's like for right now because it doesn't have that historical data.
Okay.
Oh, but you're thinking like the date that I found them, or
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably good information to have. I would use this more.
Okay.
Right, because then like when I check it off, it'll also get modified.
Okay.
So that's like because then I can build like a interface, right, where it's like last contact or like found or status or whatever. If I decide to do that. Big if.
That makes sense.
So what was this called? Grow the show. Grow the show. Copy link. Grow show. And stellar. See, so I just went through the trouble of that shortcut, but I just could have copied it from the description.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that's good. So I'll do like one more because that process is like super similar. For most other places, but I will use a different source this time. I'll do Good Pods, which is like Goodreads, but for podcasts.
That's cool.
And then I'll search for profitable podcaster, the profitable. Ooh, 1 rating on Good Pods. Thanks, you guys.
That's fun.
Oh, I know this guy. And then so we've got best episodes here. There is a section for similar podcasts, I thought.
So do you use that? Is that why you have a profile there, or did you add your podcast there?
I forget how I discovered it, but
Okay.
my podcast was here, and then I claimed it.
Okay. Okay.
Did I
Mhm.
claim this one? Yes.
That's
Um, I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Let's see. I
I just
definitely
did.
claimed how I built it.
Okay. I just did the YouTube thing. Super easy. I was like, this is a podcast. The end.
Sweet. Yeah,
So
right.
yeah, good.
Oh, you do you have that in Creator Studio?
I just went in and said like which it was like create podcast, and then it said which of your playlist is a podcast, and I said this one is.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think
Um,
I don't know if I have that yet.
I don't actually remember if it was in. No, it click on the create button on the top. It said, I believe it said
Yeah.
podcast there.
Yeah, new podcast. They're like
Uh-huh.
rolling it out. Um, so I don't have it for the How I Built It channel. Do I have it for this one? No, they haven't rolled it out to my account yet. Sad face.
Yeah, I don't know how I how it happened. And really it doesn't show.
Oh
Oh, there it
gosh.
is.
Well, it's
New
here.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New
It really
podcast. Select a playlist.
yeah, and then you just pick the playlist
Get out of town, Perry.
and
It's
then
this one.
yeah, so just pick that one. Yeah, set as podcast.
Set as podcast. Hold on, let me rename it first because it's not called Make Money Podcasting anymore.
I don't know if you can do it in there or just that other screen.
Oh yeah, it's probably just the other screen. But I gotta now. Well, now I gotta make sure that my VA is adding because it looks like she's not adding them to the playlist.
Mm.
Ooh, this is real exciting though.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it was kind of uneventful. Like, so set as
Yeah,
podcast. Yeah, and it's all there. And then you pick your thumbnail, pick your square.
podcast info. This is also going to change soon.
What's that? The podcast
The
info?
the description because I want to make it
Oh, okay.
clearer that it's for for like my target niche now.
Mm-mm. That was neat whenever that was.
Yoink. It's a great app.
What was
Are
that?
do you use SetApp?
Mm-mm.
Oh, SetApp is a monthly subscription, but it gives you access to like so many of these other apps. Um and
And what was it called again? Yoink?
Yoink. Yeah. Oh, and this is easy because like all the videos I've uploaded basically
So, yeah, so pretty much like that was the end of it. Like that's and then I think it's just listed under podcast now.
yeah.
There were no other questions, like other than just those couple. And it actually doesn't show any differently on YouTube. Like if I go to my YouTube channel, it
Yeah,
didn't nothing changed.
this is definitely like in preparation for podcasts coming to Apple to YouTube Music.
Mhm.
Which is happening soon, they say. All right, I think these should already be on the list, but just double
So
check.
for Buzzsprout, it doesn't include Stitcher. So I did go and do Stitcher separately. Are there other ones that you do separately that aren't through Buzzsprout?
Let me show you my podcast audit template, and I can show you which ones I do.
Okay, cool. Ooh.
So these are the ones that I do. And then when I do an audit, I'll
Oh, okay,
go
so you don't
through and
even do Stitcher. Okay.
oh, Stitcher. Oh yeah, Stitcher's down here. It's the last one.
Okay.
Yeah. Um,
Can I screenshot that real quick?
yeah, for sure.
Cool. Awesome, save. So is there one there that well I'll compare. I'll see what the where did my screenshot go?
Clean Shot is also included in setup. So if you're paying
Oh,
for
is it?
Clean
I
Shot,
have it. And I have the cloud too, and I have it all customized to like my own short URL. I love Clean Shot.
yeah, it's so great.
Yay, thanks.
Yeah, so yeah, these are the ones that I check. There's like other ones right there, and they're like niche ones, but
Mhm.
if I'm doing somebody's audit, I'm gonna make sure that they're here in
Yeah.
these.
Thanks.
And most are like there's also a bunch that are just like Apple Podcast directory scrapers. So like I don't think I include Overcast on this list because Overcast mirrors Apple
Yeah, I was gonna
Podcasts.
say it pulls from Apple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Um Gosh, this is so exciting. Renee, you just like made my day. I know it's
Well, I'm
like
glad
this.
I can help you because I'm asking you all the questions. So I'm glad that like I have something to give back.
Oh my gosh, there are people commenting. This is crazy. I need to check this channel more often.
I never like sometimes I get notified if people follow me and sometimes I don't. And the same with the comments. Sometimes I get notified and sometimes I don't.
Interesting. This is wild. So like this is like people are like, "Oh, YouTube, you're wasting your time."
Really? Somebody said that?
Yeah, so there's this guy. I like respect him. He's been in the game for a long time. His name's Neil Veglio.
Mhm.
Um maybe you've seen him interacting with my stuff on LinkedIn, but he
Mm,
like
not sure.
always disagrees with me.
Okay.
Um he's like the have you ever met somebody who doesn't like Christmas because everybody likes Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like that, but for like common podcasting advice. And so like he's like, you shouldn't have a call to action at the beginning of your show. And YouTube is a waste of time. Um, of course,
Actually,
yeah.
I just listened to yours that says to put the call to action at the beginning, and I was like, that's so brilliant because nobody listens the whole way to the end. I mean, I do, but like other people don't. So yeah, I thought that made a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Um, and like oh, I need to update this link. Yeah, and so his argument is like you haven't established any trust with them and now you're asking them for something and I'm like, yeah, it's like such a common thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um it's like such a like pre-ads, pre-sale or pre-roll ads or like ads before any TV show
Mm-hmm.
um work. So, anywho, um so let's see. I should probably write down this little side quest we just went on or like edit it out
Yeah.
of the recording. I mean, it could be useful to people though.
Yeah.
I'll just maybe put like I'll put like timestamps in or something. Um oh, I guess Good Pods doesn't have similar shows. That's really interesting.
I'm
Show
just up
okay,
there
so like all
now
of my
claiming
shows are listed
anything.
here. Um I mean, I could see like maybe this one. You know what? Listen notes is probably what I actually want. Listen. I'm also going to share with you a like a deep insecurity of my or a fear of mine, an unwant like a oh what's it called? Unfounded fear.
Okay.
That I'll be like typing something in while I'm sharing my screen and then like porn will come up.
Oh yeah.
There's no reason that it would, but
Yes.
it
Yeah.
happened to one of my teachers in college. Like he was sharing his
Yeah.
screen and like he typed in YOU to go to YouTube and U porn was the first thing that came up. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing using your work computer? Like,
Yes, that too, right?
what are you doing?
Come on, man, be smart.
Yeah, you're a computer science teacher.
Yes, yeah.
You should
Yeah.
know better. Profitable podcaster. So even though there's no way that that would happen to me,
Yeah.
I'm still
So,
scared.
well, you don't know if like your finger will slip or something, or sometimes your
Yeah,
brain like just, and then
yeah,
your fingers are on the wrong keys.
yep. Um, yeah, I guess in his case, right, it was like it came up as suggested as like the site he goes to the most.
Mm-hmm.
The site that starts with U that he goes to the most. Um, all
I
right,
just
cool. So looking at this one, there are some recommendations here, profitable graphic designer, and then this tells you now some people will say, including my buddy Neil, that like the listen notes um percentage ranker is like not good. Like so it says you're in the top 2%, but you're not really because they're like counting every podcast ever made.
okay.
But it's still a number to compare with, right? So even if like you don't walk around going like I'm in the top 2%, you can still say well, like wow, I'm ranked pretty high
Hmm.
among podcasts. Um All right. So, and I just want to double check. So, like, yeah, I mean, maybe this is because my listens, like, I'm in the top 1.5% according to listen notes. So maybe I want to believe it, but okay, yeah. So these are recommendations based on the show. So what I might do here is look, monetize, turn your okay. So great. Actually, this one sounds good. This is what you were saying. Like this podcast is bigger than both of my podcasts, but definitely bigger than the Profitable Podcaster. Um, but I am not going to let that deter me
Mhm.
from reaching out. So I'm gonna grab this here. It's called monetize it. And then here, listen notes. And then the cool thing is that oh, I guess I thought that this linked to an actual host profile, but maybe not.
Yeah, that's what I would think too if you clicked on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Lucas Roblox, Rubix. Is his last name really Rubix, like Rubik's Cube?
I mean, that's how I would probably say it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And then
do you have I'm sorry if I missed it. Do you have a profile on this one too?
I don't actually.
Okay.
You know what? I don't think I do
On listen notes.
on listen notes. Let's see.
It doesn't look, I'm trying to think like, oh, you can claim it.
Yeah.
So how do
Uh,
you know how many of these there are that you should go and claim? Like I
yeah,
did the
there's
K-pop
so
one.
many. It's like it's almost an impossible task. Um, okay, so I used my Gmail one, but uh, actually, I probably want to do not that because the email address associated with all of my podcasts is joe@casabona.org. Okay, cool. So that's there we go.
Wait, I thought the other one, I didn't think the other one was Good Pods. I thought it was Pod Chaser. I think
Podchaser is also one.
okay. So are there five total? So Tink Media, Apple Podcasts, the Discord, Listen Notes, and
And
not
then Podchaser was the one I
Pod Chaser.
mentioned. But there's also
Okay.
Good Pods.
Okay.
There's something else. What do you mean the login code expired? I just put it in. Oh, got it. I put in the wrong one.
So
I'm
are
the dum
these
dum.
like so I guess maybe I'm confused. Let me actually go to Buzzsprout. So Buzzsprout, if I look at directories and I look at
Oh, yeah. So like Listen Notes isn't a directory per se. I mean, it is, but it's not like a listening app.
okay.
So like Buzzsprout will recommend listening apps.
Okay.
Listen Notes is more like it's supposed to be like a discovery mechanism.
Okay. So it's in
Um,
there and Podchaser is in there and it says Good Pods is in there because it's on Apple Podcasts. So,
I see.
but it's a little confusing.
Yeah, it is a little confusing. Why? How come? Oh, so I've already claimed these, I guess, by virtue of putting in my email address.
Hmm. I didn't realize like yeah, claiming. Do you have any kind of stats on like which of these like is Podchaser better than Listen Notes or better than Good Pods or
I
Player FM? Like how
yeah,
do
I
you like where to
think
draw the line of like the claiming?
yeah. Um, I kind of like as I hear about them, I claim them. Just it's almost like how when a new social network comes out, you want to go and claim your username.
Okay.
It's kind of like that. So like I don't actively look for them, but if I do see one coming up, and like Podchaser isn't, I should say Podchaser is an app, and Good Pods is an app, I think. Um, Listen Notes is not.
Okay.
Listen Notes is just a directory. Um, but like, this is like they're trying to build in some more social activities to the podcast stuff.
I'm on Player FM and I don't see any place to like claim it. Just kind of for reference, I guess.
Oh yeah. So like this might just be um do I not have oh yeah, I don't whatever. Um this might just be a straight up app
Mhm.
and not just like a directory. Um oh my gosh, this is like gross.
Yeah, it's ugly, right? It's super ugly. Yeah.
Yeah. Like sponsored and then like this giant app
Yeah.
ad.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't see any place, yeah, that's claimed, but maybe it's good because it's ugly anyway, and I don't want to claim it
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Also like it's up added 12 weeks ago. Discovered by Player FM in our community. Okay, so like yeah, so they're probably just crawling Apple podcasts as well.
Okay.
Okay. So, um the Rubik's guy, I wasn't able to find. Hey,
To him?
yep,
Mm.
work with us. Uh okay, so like see this little research here, like crypto passive income. I don't really know if I want to do a swap with this fellow now.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but if I wanted to, right? Okay, so he's got some YouTube channels. Like again, this is like a little rabbit hole ish,
Mhm.
but
Crypto scares me.
yeah,
I
same.
don't know what it is. Like, I don't get it.
There's Brian Richards shared a tweet with me that I think is so funny. Um, okay, cool. So like got his email address here
Okay, nice. Okay.
from following like the YouTube rabbit hole. Um, it was like somebody tweeted things that people said were scams, and then like it had like a bunch of like crypto and Bitcoin
Mhm.
and whatever. And then somebody just retweeted it and said, "This is just a list of scams." And I think it's the funny. I thought it was so funny. So hard, maybe.
That's funny.
All right, cool. So I have 9 here. I guess if I really wanted to, I would do 10. But um, okay. So yeah. So what I would do from here is if I wanted to automate this a little bit, I would in Airtable, I'd probably add one more, or like in notes, like have a personal note, and then use that template here.
Mm.
Um, but instead I will just, you know what? Let me build that really quick. So what I would do is whenever record matches condition, let's do reached out is checked, and contact email is not empty. Um, send an email,
Mm.
send it via Gmail. I connected my Gmail account.
Okay.
This deliverability is a little bit better.
Okay.
Um, to contact email subject podcast swap with podcast name, and then I will. I guess text expander is not working. Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, so you can actually this is a drop down box in text expander.
Mm.
Um, so I'll just add all of that in here, and then I'll fill it out. So hi.
Yeah,
I'd
this is
also
okay. Yeah.
I'd also want to make one change here where contact name is just their first name.
The first name. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Yeah.
Yeah. And I found podcast name through. It's a good thing I added the source.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you'd be up for a guest or a feed swap. So I'd probably also want to personalize this a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll leave that for now. Um, if you did want to do a guest swap, power of mini podcasting. Oh yeah, these are still all really good, relevant topics. Fantastic. Also, big catch here. I want to do it with the profitable podcaster.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I'd also offer, um, offers advice and actionable tips to coaches, course creators, and authors on how to build their authority and you're not going to spell check me here. Okay. Authority. Authority. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm having trouble with that word. And make money with their podcasts. I think they'd love your show. So the other thing, I think the unspoken thing, and this probably doesn't do well for the insecurity thing that you mentioned, is if they come back and you're like, this show's too small, what I would do is say, I could also, if you are willing to promote the profitable podcaster, I could do a swap on how I built it, which is a much bigger show.
I see, I see.
But I have never been told. I mean, I guess maybe that'll change here. Generate preview. Sure. Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
I found Average Joe through. Interesting.
So do you think that people just don't respond if they don't think it's a good fit? Or do you think that like they would come back and say like your show's too small or you're too new or whatever? In which case you could say like, reach back out when it's bigger later, maybe?
Yeah, that's generally what I would do. I need to update my condition because
to check for not empty there.
Yeah, so reached out conflicts. And so I actually want to insert ready to send.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was pulling from somebody I already reached out to, which is why the reason wasn't there.
I see.
And then
Could you duplicate and do like first name and last name or
so I think what I'll do, I think you can get kind of clever.
Do like a formula for that? Well, yeah, I guess that one guy though has like two. So yeah, how do you?
Oh, right, because we've got our. Yeah.
Unless you pull it from, if you just strip off the last word, but then you don't know if somebody has two last names.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So this is like
weeds.
So I'll just create first name. I mean, I could like programmatically do it and then fix it, right? But, I think probably just do it like this. And now I just recently like went through this whole rigmarole. When somebody has a first initial, it's common to address them by their middle name, right? Because the first initial is usually, I didn't know that. And I'm going on somebody's podcast tomorrow and I'm like, what do you prefer? Do you prefer Jay? Do you prefer Emmanuel? He's like, I'm pretty easy. And I'm like, yeah,
but you pick, like it's your name. Just tell me.
Yeah. All right. So now change this to ready to send. So now nothing's hitting here, which makes sense. And then hi first name. Hi first name. My show, The Profitable Podcaster, is similar to yours. Now I was wondering if you'd be up for a guest or I'm gonna say promo swap. I don't really feel like doing feed swaps. Yeah. The Profitable Podcaster offers advice and actionable tips to coaches, course creators, and authors on how to build their authority and make money with their podcast. Singular. I think they'd love your show. If you did want to do a guest swap, I like the way that preview looks, so I'm just gonna leave it like this.
Yeah, I know it's weird. Yeah, because then it looks like extra.
Yeah, which ConvertKit does that too. Okay, cool. So send outreach email. Turn that on, and then I'm gonna try it with one. And the reason I like doing it in Gmail is because it'll show up in my sent box.
Yeah, that is nice.
So let's pick this guy. Except for him, I'd want to include a personal note about Philly. So let's try Invest in Yourself, the podcast series. Okay, ready to set. So I can double check because the automation will tell you the run history. Ran successfully. Let's go to send.
Mm.
Hi Phil, my name is Joe Casabona, the Tink Media through Tink Media database. Oh, I added the um okay, so that looks good. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So I will also um update this and add it back to the resources. I should probably make some notes because since I have a bunch of back-to-back talks, this is going to happen later. Swap email template, update Airtable in resources, and text expander snippets. All right. Yeah, so this is where at time it wasn't really co-working, but I hope it was helpful for you.
Oh
It was
yeah,
nice
for sure.
chatting.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Now I have some places to look because I see some related ones here and there. So
yeah. So, and what I'm probably going to add that personal note, right? So what I'll do here,
just a column for a personal note that you can just type a whole thing in.
yeah. And then I'll just like put it here.
That's cool.
Um, this is what I do for my guest outreach too, and I'm just gonna, yeah, I guess I should add the
Yeah, I
personal
was gonna
note
say, do you
thing.
have to add that thing first?
Yeah, I was just gonna make it the notes column, but that's like internal note.
That one's hard, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, hard maybe. I just said that. Why did you write hard maybe? Well, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Long text. So then I can add this and back over here, personal note. Yeah, and this has generally been pretty effective. So
Yeah, that's nice. Super cool.
yeah. So and then like I'm sending a personalized email without having to like
Yeah.
go to Spark and do the thing and copy. It's like mail merge.
hmm
All right, awesome. Well,
Yeah.
Renee, this was a lot of fun. Do you have any other questions before we wrap up?
I think I'm good for now. Yeah, it's a lot of things to do now, so I will go do the things.
Cool. Sounds
Yeah.
great. If you are watching the replay and you made it this far, thank you for like just kind of sitting in on a personal conversation between Renee and me. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to comment on this video or send a message via zip message. And yeah, thanks so much. Bye, Renee.
Yeah. Thanks.